Hi everyone, welcome back to Queen G's Recipes, and today we are making a delicious and easy 7-Up bread. It is perfect for sandwiches, along soups or salads, a meal. It's wonderful, so easy to make. Let me show you how to make it. Into a large bowl, we're going to add our dry ingredients. What I have here is some flour, some salt, and some baking powder. We're also going to add in some sugar and some whiskeroonie. This is the easiest bread recipe you are going to make, and this bread is so delicious because you can have it like as a base for a sandwich. You can have it alongside some soup, dinner, some salad. It's so wonderful, so easy and so delicious. So now we're just going to add in the last ingredient, which is our 7-Up, and that's just it. It can't get any simpler than this. Now, because we added sugar into our batter, it is a good idea to buy a sugar-free version, but it's completely up to you what you prefer to do. So now we're going to measure out 7-Up here. Now we bring back our dry ingredients, and we're just going to pour our 7-Up all over our dry ingredients. And this recipe is so much fun. It's so easy that it's so much fun. And now I'm just going to bring it together with a spatula. You can use a wooden spoon, whatever you like. And just keep stirring until it forms a dough. Now you just want to mix until it starts to form a dough like this. It won't form like the kind of dough that you can mix with your hands and touch with your hands. This is what it will look like. It'll be very sticky, very tacky, and this is completely normal. So now what I have here is a loaf pan that has been greased with some nonstick spray and lined with some parchment paper because it's so much easier to remove once it's baked. So now what I'm going to do is just place my dough into my prepared loaf pan. And now you want to also preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Now what I did was I just took my spatula and spread my dough as even as possible. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shred some butter and place it right on top of the dough. Now you want to make sure that it is somewhat frozen. So what I did was I took my butter, placed it in the freezer for 20 minutes, and now I'm just going to shred it on top of the dough. Now this is the most difficult part of this recipe, is just shredding the butter, which is not even bad at all, but just keep in mind the butter must be frozen or else it'll be a mess when you start to shred it. So just make sure you just leave it in the freezer. Even leave it in the freezer in the morning when you wake up, before bedtime, whenever you're gonna make it, leave it in there for a few hours and it's totally fine. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this into my preheated oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to bake this bread for around 50 minutes or so. I'll let you know how long mine was in the oven for and what it looks like once it's done. So let's get to baking. My loaf baked for exactly 48 minutes. It is golden, it is gorgeous, it smells so good, I can't even tell you. I'm gonna leave it in the pan for about 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna remove it with the parchment paper, place it on a cooling rack, and let it cool for about 30 minutes, and then we'll be ready to try it. My bread's been resting for 30 minutes on a cooling rack. I've brought it here onto my cutting board, and we are going to cut a slice with a serrated knife. Just listen to the crunch on the outside. Oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. Let's spread some butter. Let's try it. Oh my goodness. Best bread I've ever had. Why is it so good? Guys, this is by far the best bread I have ever had. It is so delicious. It's crunchy on the outside, so soft and bubbly on the inside. It's perfection. You taste the sweet and the salty situation of the bread. It is so good, so easy to make. You need to make this, give it a try, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.